Hello, this is Gavin. I hope you've all had a great week. This is the tarot for the weekend, starting Friday the 16th of February, and I'm using the After Tarot for today's reading. And this deck shows us the events that occurred in the moments following the original Rider-Waite, and this does remind me I really need to get mine out of the box and blow off the dust because it has been a while since I've worked with it. And I hope you have some pleasant plans for the weekend, and maybe you've set some time for yourself to relax and spend some quality time with your loved ones before Monday closes in on us again. So now we can see what energies and influences will be around us over the next couple of days. And this is a general reading, but if you'd like something more personal, please pick a number from 1 to 3 and we shall begin. Now we have the 6 of discs, and we have the 7 of discs, and finally we have the 5 of wands, which is reversed this week. So we have the 6 of pentacles again this week. Now this is about the process of exchange, both energetically and obviously figuratively. So this could mean that you'll have the opportunity this weekend to really show gratitude by giving back, either in the form of charity or maybe helping someone out in need. It could be the you that has a friend who needs someone to help. Maybe there's a family member that's alone and could do with some company. We're really being asked here to look around us and to identify where we can best channel our energy in ways that will both uplift us and will greatly benefit others. Both parties will benefit from such an exchange because we can find much happiness when we get the opportunity to help other people. It really reinforces our feelings of self-worth, and it builds us up energetically to be able to receive more in the future. Again, I've said it before, but as much as we give, so shall we receive. But a quick note on that motto: we should not force such exchanges. This has to be done out of the goodness of our heart in a way that won't leave us with less than when we began. So 7 of pentacles, and we can see that our character in the card here has already seen the results from some previous work, and this is being represented in the garden, and it seems they're now taking a piece of that fruit from themselves, and they know that they deserve what they're about to enjoy because they're reaping what they've sown. And the 7 of Pentacles asks us to step back and look at what we've created in our lives. What structures or projects have you slowly built up around you through your own effort? And where is your garden that you've seeded, and how does it look today? This is a time of assessment and patience. You're asked to analyse what your goals were when you were originally set out to this place. And more importantly, are they still in line with your original intention? Or have you possibly got sidetracked along the way? If things aren't working out the way you'd like to right now, then now's the time to look at what you can change. You've already made a lot of progress, but some readjustment may be necessary in order for you to really achieve success in your environment. Now this card speaks about someone else evaluating your work or your life, and this could be either you taking a step back and allowing someone else to inspect what you've done. And really you should try and learn from this, because this is criticism, and you shouldn't get overwhelmed when you get what you perceive as negative feedback. Try and see any sort of advice as constructive criticism. You're not failing when you see a flaw in your plan or when another finds fault in your life. It's just that you're learning and that you're growing. So we have the 5 of wands, which is reversed, and what we're looking at here is the time after fighting or maybe a disagreement with another. And this is possibly about admitting a mistake or backing down from another fight because it's just not worth the trouble. Sometimes when we get the 5 of wands reversed, it's when a disagreement has finally been resolved, and you may be in the wrong or you may be waiting for an apology. But there's a warning here about trying not to smooth over the situation too much without both of you coming to a fair compromise, because the original issue, it'll just flare up again. Challenging situations cause us to stand up to attention, and at the time, they usually end up bringing us the most rewarding outcomes when we can meet in the middle. So fairness is really a key message here. But if this situation doesn't resonate, we could be looking at inner conflict. And this is the times when we feel torn about which path to take, because we actually want both. But the message here is that you can't have your cake and eat it too. So one has to be sacrificed, because two can't be done at the same time. So try and find peace by weighing the pros and cons of each path and then choosing the most logical one. Thank you again for watching and joining me. I hope you have a pleasant weekend, And if today's reading resonated with you, then please hit like below to show your support for the channel. And if you're new here, then you're very welcome. My Facebook link is in the description below, so I might see you there. And I'll be back next week with some more tarot insights. I do wish you all the best as you go about your days. Thank you and God bless.